Alright, we'll just crash to the ground. We got pretty close. Yeah, see? How far do we travel with that, roughly? Right, they don't tell you. We traveled a good amount, right? Can I place a marker, like, right next to it? Okay, you could travel maybe about, like, 550, right? Because I'm in a triangle, right? I'm trying to figure out what the base of the triangle is. Because right now, that's the hypotenuse, so I don't know. Maybe it doesn't calculate altitude. That could also be another thing. I don't know. I haven't experimented with this game long. But about, like, maybe 550, if I'm being a little conservative with my estimate. That's not bad. Especially since you don't have to worry about terrain. That's what makes it really faster. If you're just on the ground, probably better to just run or ride your mount. But, yeah. Oh, we started the game in Ettree. That's why he said that. Alright, my bad. That's why we couldn't open the map initially, remember? Well, I mean, I say that. I'm the one that needed to remember. That's great. That's why. This is the beginning of the game. Where we came with, my mistress. Who I like better than Freya.
Shoot there!
I've seen the sigil from a bolt around the day before. Find it, and I may find the culprit. Amid all this excitement, I have had little time to dwell. When will the storm break? Tomorrow? Or find the future? I think the latter more likely. I have Loki imprisoned for whatever role he has played in Baldur's predicament. The sun, too, is bound by my chains. What of Surtr? The prophecies say he must play a part in Ragnarok. But for now, he is merely the abductor of my child, not the bringer. Still, once
They're cutting off his lines for some reason.
An army. Muspelheim must be conquered without mercy.
So yeah, I think that's canon, right? There was an Isu civil war. Right, they were warring at the time, and that's part of the reason why their resources were like their resources were drained. So maybe while Minerva and Juno were doing their thing with Jupiter, and presumably all the other Roman Greek gods, these guys were just fucking around waging war. I have no idea what the Egyptian gods were doing. I don't even think this was a plot line back when Origins was made, which is kind of an L. Jesus, that extra 360. There's not exactly a ton here, right? Because I think there was an Isu civil war, and at some point, Adam and Eve escaped from the Garden of Eden. Which is kind of like the whole, like, that's like some ancient fucking Assassin's Creed lore. Like, that's not even something new. That's been around since AC2. That was like the big reveal that Eden was like a fucking paradise, basically. Oh god, okay. Okay, good. I'm immune. Oh, that's hilarious. Whoop. Now blow up on that lava, bitch. What? He quit it. He literally stopped his attack. I don't even know what he was doing. Okay, no reinforcements. I want to make this fast. Bitch. What? You gotta finish him off in style, you know what I mean? Right here? Oh, I was just exploring. You missed. Wait, he died? I didn't even think I hit him. Apparently under attack. There you go. Shit. I can never aim on this fucking console when it comes to this shit. I don't like both the sticks being low. It's weird. I should be better at it by now. I'm just fucking bad at it.
Looks like the partial key I found fit here.
Ah, guards have different pieces of the key, of course. I'm a little bit better with the... I mean, I had the same thing on the Wii U, in fairness, but I didn't really play any shooters on the Wii U. Do I even own Deus Ex on the Wii U? It was like back in the lore of the Wii U when they would get like all these weird, like, shitty ports of modern games. And I mean, the Switch still does. Like, a lot of the ports are inferior. But I guess the reason why it's cool and okay is just because it's portable for some reason. Shit. I forget, you will not lunge for anyone with that attack. Yeah, fuck you. I ain't scared of no lava. Okay, maybe a little bit. What the fuck? Where'd you come from? I tried. I guess I did like a second too early. Maybe they just keep coming. Is that a person? Man, what the fuck?
Won't take long.
Alright, pick up my key for me.
Third key. Looks as though it may be complete.
Dude, I just wanted this shit. I had no quarrel with any of you. I just wanted the armor. Oh, this is the way out. Okay. Yeah, this is one of those video game series I just know entirely too much about the lore. Like, I'm not like a super encyclopedia, but I do feel like I know probably more than the average person. It's like this, Pokemon, and like Resident Evil, I'm like really big like on the lore for. Which is funny because in every single one of those categories, there's games I did not play in them. Oops, piss. Fuck. Oh, okay, here we go. Like, I never played Resident Evil Revelations 2. I'll have to do it. Oh, please grab the ladder. You're kidding me. Dude, I hate video games sometimes. Drop! Drop! I'm gonna start burning. No, let go. Jesus. It's ridiculous. This. And it's funny because initially I kind of didn't like Assassin's Creed that much. So I had to come back to fucking Assassin's Creed 2 like 3 times. Wait, I'm sorry, what the fuck does this say? Beloved Sinmara, mistress of my heart, I have given great thought to our conversation. I believe there are several candidates to consider. Hjorokin has been spotted in Svartalheim, no doubt fleeing from Suttinger's cutthroats. Or Huger would be most delicious. I suggest you send your chosen to hunt her down. Speaking of Suttinger, I have heard rumors that his outriders are lurking in the lonely places. Their leader, a certain Ricker, may be of an interest to us. Or Huger is quite potent, I'm sure. Finally, there are whispers of a Jotun more powerful than either of these. You know the one. The right hand of Suttinger, still pursuing her, will be a most dangerous sport. Food for thought. Your eternal admirer, devoted plaything, and most loyal of servants, Calder. Okay, sure. Fire giant cloak might look really good, though. Okay.
Well. Whoever held the ritual at the vault was once here. The culprits are just why Jotun and a Muspel subject complete their work. Muspels killing Muspels.
Okay.
Writings on the ritual. They are performed at night. There's emphasis on something called a salakar. My elven is rusty.
Oh, this could only be good.
Vessel of souls, I think. Is this the object from the vault? The culprit was deciphering elven
Yeah, so they knew about this way ahead of time. Look at all these scrolls.
Binding of only the most powerful Hugas.
Let's open this. I guess we won't really have too much to do in Etri, huh? Because it's pretty much a barren wasteland.
A letter from Sinmara. There's much secrecy about the culprit's affairs. Only she and Sutra are aware.
Okay. Yeah, and Asa was probably going to get close to it because her entire thing would have led her to the vault. But I guess she doesn't know and she just left. She's just like, yeah, I'm getting out of here. Oop, hold up. Something in this room must be movable? Oh, okay, never mind. You can just climb up.
The vault is marked here, along with a second location. Another ritual site, perhaps.
I wonder where it is. Maybe it's in Van Grin. No, bullshit.
You're light on your feet, Asa. Following me now?
You've become quite useful, Aesir. My gratitude for opening the vault. Now tell me, what happened there?
I'm following the stink as it rises. As are you. Care to tell me why that is?
Days ago, Sinmara ordered my best warriors to the vault without bothering to inform me. I've not heard from them since.
Well, you're casting your suspicions at the right people. Whose quarters are these?
His name is Calder, an adept in magic. Or Seidr, as you Asgardians sometimes call it.
Okay.
This place is where he practices it.
Whatever he's doing, it is not Seidr. At least not as I know it. He's using something called a Salakar. It's part of a deadly ritual. And from what this room tells me, the dead will continue to pile up. Wolves, Jotnar, Muspels.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You wouldn't. Your stepmother despises and distrusts you. Your father only the latter of those, for now. But in time, thanks to her venomous whispers, he may come to hate you as much as she does.
This is a lie. All of it.
You could go read the
Your
letters.
twisted attempt to pit me against them.
Sift through the mesh yourself. No other truth lies within.
Where are you going?
After the Salakar, whatever it is, your father needs it. It may be the only leverage I have to get my son back.
He just leaves.
Call them marked the place.
And the door locks.
By waters just northeast.
Just
Please
northeast. Oop. I didn't mean to cut him off. Whoops. So maybe a place like here or something?
May be able to understand what value the Salakar holds.
Well, I mean, might as well clean up this area, right? Oh, wow, the quest isn't over. Ah, Ah, see, now we're gonna bust into here. Gotcha. Okay, well, first, I guess we might as well clean up Etri. I didn't know we started here, but we'll just go in a circle real quick. We'll just grab everything and then leave. Just getting around here is gonna be very fun, as you can tell. You know what this is like? Oh, crap. Dude, I wish my knowledge of Eastern Kingdoms is a little weird, and I mean, to be fair, I haven't really played a bunch of World of Warcraft in a long time. This is kind of like, fuck. Is it Searing Gorge or Burning Steppes? I don't remember which one is which. I know Searing Gorge is the circle, but I'm a little shaky on my knowledge of like southern Eastern Kingdoms, right? Because I didn't really play Alliance. Like the Alliance kind of owns that part of the map for the most part. And when I did play Alliance, I played mostly Night Elf, obviously, because I wanted to play a Druid. Dude, I thought I insta-killed this person. I'm like, I barely even touched you. Bye. Broke his fucking back. Nope, no shield. Goodbye. Wait, what? I didn't mean to set a trap. I want to pulse. See if we can find the key. No! Oh my god. What? It's up there? Oh, we have to use the Raven power. As much of a waste as it is to, you know, use it just to get up here. But you gotta do what you gotta do, right? One of the oldest tricks in the book. See, I don't know why there's a second door out of here. Like, once you unlock the front door, it's not like there's lava or anything in front of it. I don't know. Maybe that's just the way they designed a whole bunch of this stuff. It's just like, whatever. It's kind of weird. See, I guess this is really meant to be an early area. Well, no, see, it says 390. It's actually the highest level area. Not that that means anything to me. I mean, like, as usual, this game does a certain amount of scaling, and then that's it. Like, it just, there's like 3 or 4 different modes of difficulty. And they just hide it, like, decently well, I guess. I don't know. I just feel like they change the style of these games too often now. I feel like they should just stick to 1 or 2 things and just leave it. Because they definitely constantly change, like, how the games feel. Right? So Odyssey was way more upbeat. And that, okay, maybe that's not what I mean. But, like, I don't know. Like, they definitely changed the gameplay feel, the style of it. Right? Like, Odyssey was a pretty gritty story at points, right? Like, I kind of like this a bit better, though. This reminds me of Assassin's Creed 3 a lot. Which I think is pretty nice. Not saying that every game has to be super dark and depressing. Like the ones where you play as Abstergo employees, that was pretty good. Oh, guts. I actually killed him? Oh, I thought I killed him with that. I did! What the fuck? Damn it. Well, I knocked him into that. I messed that up, though. Alright, stunned. Dead. I definitely dodged that way too early. Holy shit. Okay. The usual. Wait, my Hooger's full? Oh yeah, you get Hooger back from killing anyone who uses Hooger. There you go. Ragdoll off that shit. Aha! It's finally time. I didn't think they'd bring back that puzzle. I was actually starting to think they were done with it. Let me out. What the fuck? Fuck. Okay. There you go. Can I throw something? Nope. I think I did it too late. Did he just throw it straight up? That's pretty funny, actually. What the fuck is this? Oh yeah, you can summon people. Yeah, the Flame Keepers can revive people. I forgot all about that. Go. Easy. Hellraiser. I never really watched any Hellraiser movies, I don't think. It's definitely one of those, like, second or third tier horror franchises. Like, absolutely. Like, it's still big name, but it's, I don't know, I guess it just never had that kind of staying power in my mind. Like, Pinhead is iconic, but it's not like, you know... You know, it's like Pinhead's an iconic character, but he's certainly not like, what's the word I'm looking for? He's no Freddy Krueger, he's no Mike Myers, he's no Jason Voorhees, you know what I mean? And he's not a universal monster either. He's just like, he's there, but he's definitely like secondary, I feel. Kind of like Saw a bit better. I know that's a controversial opinion, because there was a point where they were making a new Saw movie like every year or some shit. But like, I kind of like the idea of it, and I like that like the timeline has so much detail put into it. Now, obviously, they went too much with the fucking 3D effects, but that's not the first time. I think one of the Friday the 13th had like ridiculous like 3D shit. The only Friday movie I think I actually like saw completely was it Jason X, where he was in space? And I think I've seen bits and pieces of the other ones. Hilariously enough, I kind of wanted to play that LJN game. Oh fuck! If you don't know, they made an NES Friday the 13th game ages ago. Like, we're talking, like, when your parents were teenagers. Like, that was, like, a very early title, I think, on the NES. What the fuck? I'm stuck. Maybe it wasn't, like, early, but you know what I mean. Like, it was a very early game. It's basically like a side-scroller, and then you have, like, fake Punch-Out with Jason when he shows up. You have to, like, throw items at him and shit. And I just remember being like, what the fuck? This game looks lit. And it has permadeath, too. It's just the game is cripplingly unfair. Like, it has all the mechanics for a really interesting game, which is kind of like what Sweet Home was like. Sweet Home being the, like, the prelude to Resident Evil. I don't think it ever came to America. Like, you might have to, like, find, like, some illegitimate version of it or some shit. Maybe I have to shoot something. Let me use the municipal hide. Now, how does this help me? Oh, I see. That's a pretty cool puzzle, actually. I like that. Anytime you have one of those bow puzzles, like, I like that you have to, like, do interesting stuff like that. That's pretty cool.
Smells like a trap.
I said torch. Alright, in a little bit I'm gonna go eat, because I haven't eaten all day, so...
Need to be careful here.
Yeah. There's actually, like, real damage you take. It's probably a... The reason why is because you probably take a proportion of your HP while you're in gas. Whereas any other time you don't take a proportion of your HP. You just... It goes through the usual calculations, which means that you don't really take any damage, which is pretty sweet. I guess while we're over here, we should go get this viewpoint, just so that way we can teleport back. I think one more day and we'll clear this up, if I'm being honest. One more day and then we'll be able to finish the story. We'll definitely... I'll save Van Grin for another day, just so I'm not totally burnt out. And then I'll maybe play something else in a little bit. Maybe I should eat now and then, like, do one final, like, hour of this. What the fuck? Like, ragdolled. I love physics engines. They're the fucking best. I want to see characters, like, ragdoll, like, stupidly. I think every game should have an unlockable T-pose mode. And then, you know, some asshole on Twitter is going to be like, oh, so this is the power of the PS5? Look, they can't even get the character poses to work correctly. And it'll be like, yeah, numbnuts, because there's a T-pose mode. And that's probably why we'll never get it. Because they put, some, like, Spider-Man, like, into the Spider-Verse suit, where, like, the whole point is that it looks like a comic book, like, cycling really fast. And some absolute genius was like, oh, see, so this is the power of the PS5, huh? You can only show the character in 20 frames. And I'm like, dude, I don't even like Spider-Man. I don't even like Marvel. But even I know the appeal of, like, Into the Spider-Verse is that it's, like, it's supposed to be low frame rate. Like, it's supposed to be like a comic book flipping through stuff. Like, oh, God, I hate people on the internet. It's ridiculous. He got ratioed, but it's like, Jesus, man. That was, like, the whole point. It's not even like this is something you've never heard of. You clearly know it has something to do with Spider-Man. Would have been like, what suit is that? Like, is that intentional? Like, obviously... God. Yeah, the rest of the game is in 60 FPS. Your character model is not, of course. Usually, it's the other way around. It's like, usually your character model works the whole time, and then the game is, like, fucked up. Right? Has Eivor ever loaded in and looked fucked in this game? No. But has the environment looked fucked up? Yeah. Yeah, whatever. Twitter is certainly a home for very interesting people, I'll say that. A unique set of people with a unique set of non-talents. Good God. I'm just glad I got this shit reinstalled, because I was really pissed yesterday. I was like, motherfucker, are you for real? I was like, dude, I just wanted to play the game. I literally said that. I'm like, fuck, I just wanted to play the game. I'm like, dude, I just wanted to play this shit. Now I have to, like, sit down and reinstall it for, like, half an hour. I'm like, no, I'm not doing that. I was really mad. I was like, are you serious? And it took an hour, because it had to install it from the disc. Then it had to reinstall everything. I was like, oh my god. There you go, you can stop yourself from flapping. These are swamps, I guess. Trigger auto-land with circle landing deactivates the power. Okay. Might be one of the final viewpoints. Oh, look at that. Yep, that looks pretty cool from over here. Never mind. There's like 3, maybe 4 more if we go up there. So this will be like we'll do this tomorrow for sure. So for today we'll just finish wrapping up everything that's not in this final area, and then tomorrow when I play, I'll try to beat this area, or I'll clear it out, and then we'll do the story, and yeah. All right, that's good. Is this good? Not really. Alright, fuck that. I'm not dealing with that for the next hour. Yeah, usually, I remember recording at night was much better because no one's up at night. So, that's really tragic. Alright, let's go. We'll circle around the other way. I guess I could do this world event, right? There's literally only one world event. I guess I might as well just do it. There's no reason... level up. Might as well just do it. Bolry.
Here.
Have I seen this guy somewhere before? I get that a lot, trust me.
Are you all right? It's not safe to be out here.
Not safe? Why, this town is the jewel of Svartalfheim. There's nowhere safe, I assure you.
You're fucked.
Oh, I merely seek a toy my son dropped. But no matter, he has more than enough at home. And I must get back. My wife will be wondering where I got to. Come, walk with me a moment. I shall introduce you to my boy.
Yeah, I bet they're skeletons. They're dead. They're like long dead.
I understand your concern. We too have heard the
And he
news
snapped.
But I failed to see what they could want in Svartalfheim.
But they're already here, close by even. That is why I urge you to find shelter.
You Asir. I have heard how you are famed for your sense of humor. Tell me, have you met Thor?
We are very close, yes.
My son, he loves nothing more than hearing of Thor's adventures. Perhaps
He's an MCU fan. Oh.
If you have time.
Let's keep moving.
Oh, yes, of course.
Yeah, this dude snapped. He probably saw his wife and children just die.
Why, all around us. Probably looking at us from their windows. But pay them no heed. It's not every day an Asir.
What is it?
Forgive me. I must have forgotten your name. Keep calling you Asir, which feels quite rude of me.
I have many names. My friends call me Javi. You may too.
Oh, thank you. Javi. A fine name.
Let's get you home.
Hmm? Oh, yes, yes. Here, my home is this next one. I must ask, mind your step. My wife...
It's literally a town of ash.
Plants this morning, and
It's like Stratholme.
Do you see that?
See what?
Moose spells going into my home. No!
What does he
What
do? He
now?
relives it over and over again. Ah, this poor guy.
Now, where is it?
This?
This toy hammer. Is this?
Mjolnir, yes. My son's pride and joy. Tell me, have you met Thor?
As I said,
Yeah,
are
his memory's
very
gone. This
close,
guy's fucked.
yes.
My son. He loves nothing more than hearing of Thor's adventures.
This is actually a really sad event.
Perhaps you could spare us a tale. If you have time. He should be here.
Basically, he saw the Muspels go in, kill his family, and he just broke. There's no other way to describe it. He just broke.
My friend, you must leave this place. It is not safe, and I think you may know that, yes?
Not safe? Why, this town is the jewel of...
Yeah.
You must listen to me. Your wife
Let's be
and child,
honest, I'm not
they're
gonna leave him
coming
to his
back here.
fate.
No dwarf is coming back to this town. They're almost certainly dead. Everyone except you.
There's a rare moment
The
Hobby
Muspels
broke
must
a
have
little
killed them
bit.
all. There's no other explanation.
You are... mistaken. Confused.
Well, I tried.
Cruel.
Let no one say I didn't try.
I do not care which. Get out. Get out of my home.
Look around you. There's no home. This is the grave.
I said get out.
This is no home, but
Get out of
anyway.
here. I invite you in. Tell you of my son. My son. Where is he? Where is my son? What are they? Where are they?
You must leave this place before the Muspels find you too.
Get out.
Well,
Go.
he tried.
Very well. I'm sorry for what it's worth.
Yeah, this is pretty tragic, honestly. That he just broke and he never figured it out. Damn, that's actually like a brutal side quest. Because you can tell right up to the moment where he says, oh, the Muspels are going into my home. That's like the last thought that he had, and yeah, it's fucked up. Anyway. I kind of feel like Hobby would have lied to him, like if he was the one making the decisions, right? Because, you know, he doesn't really like dwarves, it seems. It seems like he's kind of racist. But, I don't know. Like I said, he's a villain. I don't know if he's necessarily evil. He's just definitely not. He's definitely out for his own designs, for sure. Oh, now it's up. Thank you. I mean, it's not too far up. He's definitely out for his own designs. I mean, that much is obvious, right? Like, he literally only cares, like, oh, I just want, you know, my wife, my family, and only the chosen ones are going to survive into the new era. Now, it makes me wonder, who were the other people that got put into the machine by Hobby? Like, they all drank from whatever bowl and sacrificed whatever they needed to. Who are the other people, then? And like I said, for Eivor to have these memories, we must not have uploaded ourselves yet, right? Presumably. That's my assumption, right? Like, we've given up our eye. We can make the brew and whatever, but because Ragnarok hasn't started, you know, like, this is not the battle that they went out to go fight. You know what I mean? Like, we're not there. That hasn't happened yet. We're getting there. And obviously with a DLC titled The Dawn of Ragnarok, I mean, imagine if Ragnarok didn't start in this DLC. That'll be kind of ridiculous.
You're going to die.
No, fuck you. Oh my god, a crippling stomp.
Please, why are leave us alone?
Okay, let's see if we can get in there. Oh, really? Holy shit. Dude, now they're doing, like, simple things, and it's confusing me because I'm not used to it. There we go. This is easy. Do we need to move this somewhere? Yeah, here we go. Now we're going back to doing the easy stuff, and it's like, it's mixing me up. Oh, God, no, I don't want to do all this. No, just out the window. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, it's just these two things, then we're done with that tree. And I guess we could go back and look at these real quick. But then after that, like, we've swept everything. Like, this is the only thing, I guess, that we haven't done. So we could maybe save it for later. Well, I guess we could take a look. I'll put, like, another half hour or so in. But yeah, I don't think this was worth the money, I'll be honest with you. They kind of pulled the scumbag move. Because they said it's like 40 hours of content or something, I think it was. Did they say that? Maybe they didn't. Okay, I take that back. Maybe they didn't say that, and I'm misremembering. But I remember they said that they had to do like a little bit of like a mini justification why they wanted to put this as a separate DLC, not part of the season pass. Pretty much it was all bullshit. This is basically almost as long as the rest of the season passes. Or the rest of everything, so it's not like this is some, like, ridiculous amount of stuff. Oh, wow, it's really deep down. Speaking of which, that's a game that never came out, by the way. A long time ago, Capcom announced a game called Deep Down, and they literally never did anything with it. And I think they've lost the license now. Uh-oh. Okay. The fuck? It's super dark in here. Oh, I see. You shoot that and it drops. Okay, that's cool. I don't think they've done something like that before. They just happened to do it by accident. Alright, only one more thing left. Then we'll at least see if these are world events. If these are world events, I'm not going to do them. Apparently I missed a world event. Oh, yeah, I didn't do this pillar. You need 5 hare's feet. I'm not doing that. So then, I guess tomorrow we'll just swing up around the area and just grab all the viewpoints, and that'll be it. Alright, just grab this real quick. Yeah, this is like Burning Steps now, where it's like a whole bunch of verticality and stuff. Like, it's one of the things I really kind of like about OG WoW is, like, there's a lot of areas to quest in. But I think it's more that the quests are annoying and that everything, like, you have limited inventory, you need to manage your food and water and everything. So, like, there's some things about, you know, the modernizations that make the game a little bit more easy and less stressful to play, right? But at the same time, it was definitely more of a single-player style game back then. I just wish we could change classes, you know? I mean, like, yeah, I'll make Blood Elves fucking ridiculous, but it is what it is, right? Like, I like that there's diversity of classes in WoW now, which is kind of cool. Like, you could have, like, Tauren Paladins and Tauren Priests and stuff like that. Like, I like that it's not just restricted to one race except for Demon Hunters. I like that every race has at least one healer class and, like, one tanking class, which is pretty much guaranteed to be Warrior. Right.
The gemstones that dwarf mentioned.
There you go. Area perfected. Alright, let's go back here. Yeah, there wasn't really anything here. Ow. Jeez, that's rough. I mean, this guy has to know, like, we're running around, like, fighting everybody, destroying his troops and everything, and just, like, ruining his entire, like, army and everything. But I don't know, I guess maybe he doesn't see us as a threat. To be fair, we kind of went in here in secret, right? Like, we didn't raise the army like he said. And I guess that's Ragnarok, right? Is he's gonna walk into Muspelheim and basically try to take it over right as the solar flare hits and kills everyone. That's kind of funny. That's really actually funny, to be honest with you. Right as the solar flare, like on the eve of the solar flare, that'll be the conclusion of this DLC. We fight Suttinger right as the solar flare goes off and kills us all or something. Like, I guess we'd have to go back to Asgard real fast and be like, yo, we're backing up our consciences, guys. And stuff like that. Crazy fucking plot. I love it. I absolutely love it. I love how balls to the wall that shit was. I guess we could fly. Oh, okay, I guess we could give the uncut gemstones in as well. What is it? Looks like a world event. Yep. And this looks like an altar, which I will not do. Gotta mix it up, you know what I mean? We actually covered a lot of ground doing this. There you go. That's actually really far away that they let me land like this. Huh. I love it. I really like this power. Yeah, it's another thing. I don't think we could do this. Five Polak. Or is it Pollock? I've never heard of it. Okay, well, we'll just leave that then. Let's go back to... Was it this? No, that's Jordbur. Here we go. Let's go back. We'll trade in the gemstones. And then we'll go and we'll warp over and we'll do the thing with this lady and I guess see what she wants. If it's some weird, like, obnoxious collection quest, then I just won't do it and we'll just move on and progress the story. So I guess maybe I should go eat now, and then that way I could just come back and play for like another 40 minutes or something. Yeah, maybe I'll do that. Sounds about right. Alright, continuing on. I took a little bit of a break as well, so I feel a little bit more, maybe a little too rested, I would even argue. Hey, well, let's go turn this in. I don't think I'm going to really get anything from this. And after this, we'll just go do those two quests. I guess we'll do the side quest first, so that way we could just get that out the way, see what that is, you know, what we can do with that. And then we'll just continue with the main story.
Brought me gems, have you?
There you go, yes.
Yeah, more gemstones for your collection.
You're very useful. For a foreigner.
That's hilarious. There you go.
Yeah, more gemstones for your collection.
Oh, so sparkly.
Alright, 5.
I'll see what I can find for you.
Close my eyes, I can imagine I...
Yeah, you just get items to put around your town.
Oh, sweet me.
It's not terrible, it's just not... It's not anything to, like, go nuts over, you know what I mean? So let's do this. Scattered throughout Svartalheim, the heroic sagas recount the epic misadventures of the dwarf Geifliesi. Spellbinding in their own right, these tomes are also find them all to unlock the full suite of boasts. Okay, well obviously we don't have everything, so I guess never mind. We might as well just continue on, right? So we'll just keep doing the story then, and then once we have them all, right? Because we have everything here besides this up here, which we're gonna get right now. We have everything from this area. We haven't touched this area, which is what I'll do tomorrow. There's nothing out in Hafen, right? Okay. And then we already completed that area 100%. So we'll just do that then. We'll just hold off. Then tomorrow we'll wrap up everything, basically, and we can continue. Okay. Let's just go ahead and do this then. Okay, now that I know that that's actually what it is, yeah, it's not worth doing, so I'll just hold off on it until later. That makes sense. Not that I'll probably wear it or, you know, do anything with it, right? Because I don't even think this game has glamour. I think Odyssey had glamour, and Origins obviously had it, which is one of the things I liked about Origins. Right off the bat, you could just pick how you want your character to look, period. And that's it. You never have to do anything. You don't have to, like, you know, re-glamour pieces of gear. You know what I mean? Like, every game does it differently, but the way most games do it is they will take that piece of gear and they'll cast a different appearance on that gear. And then you equip it like normal, but it looks like something else. Origins, and I think Division, because fuck me, I miss the Division one sometimes. They cast it on the slot itself, or as a set that you wear over. And fuck me, I miss that sometimes. Okay, we have to go south first. I thought he broke his back in the fall. He wouldn't move. Unfortunately, I mean, we could fly, but I don't want to waste my last... If I had 2 bars, I would fly. Reminds me when Northrend had a... What was that area of Northrend that's like the big, like, what was it? Not Hemingway. Not Nesting Way either. Saring Way or whatever his name is. You know, the big dwarf who's always doing the hunt or whatever. Yeah, I just thought about that. That's kind of what the next area is going to be like a little bit. There's like a big swamp area or whatever. Like, because believe it or not, Northrend is not completely taken over by the Lich King. Like, yeah, it's his domain, and, you know, more or less everything is owned to him, but, you know, it's not, like, completely gone, you know what I mean? I actually really like that. You get to explore the full continent. I mean, I'm pretty sure there's undead in, like, every quadrant of it, but, you know.
Calder may be nearby. This roof should give me a clear view.
I think we're just back here again. Got it. Oh my god, look where I put him. I fucked him up. Shit never gets old, man. Okay. Random platinum ingot, too. I mean, technically, there's only a set amount that you'll ever need.
We will now return to Asa.
Soon. I have need for you still.
Asa's warriors. Where do they fit into all this?
You are one of our captains, yes?
No die.
A duty I share with 2 others here.
I thought I saw something in you. Stout, resolute. Step over here.
Soon to be dead.
Sigrun and Halstein were 2 of the most revered sons of Ealdi. If such prestige is a requirement for these rituals, then Calder is surely luring that Muspel to his death. I wonder if there's a way I can observe the ritual up close. I need to approach Calder without him taking notice. Perhaps the best way is with...
Yeah, so I just have to put on the power.
Together, we will enact Suitor's will.
Who among you will hold that distinct honor? Let us see.
There you go. Oh, he has a piece of Eden. Hey, you weren't here a minute ago. Oh. This might have been a bad idea. What the fuck? Why did we become the one to go through the ritual?
No! Mind the Salakar!
Let me kill him!
Kill them!
I can't believe he's got a piece of Eden, man. Alright, well, they push you out of here, I guess, so your power can wear off or something. So why are they trying to, like, infuse the piece of Eden into people?
Asa snapping at his heels. They can't have made it far.
That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna find out. I think that's actually kind of interesting. I know you could infuse the piece of Eden into stuff. I just know that most pieces of Eden are, like, near indestructible. Where the fuck did they go again? To the northwest, you said? I think.
Asa chased after Calder like a rabid hound.
And level up.
Wellness rabbit. What signs might I find of this pursuit?
They're going right to the wall, I guess. There you go.
These fools
Blazing a trail.
off. Several wounds. This one put up a fight.
She just shanked the shit out of him.
Briefly, I suspect.
Just came from behind him. As can only be expected. There you go.
How hard was he knocked into this?
Damn! That's exactly what I would do.
Impact.
Yeah, you give him the boot, you kick him right into the fucking wall. Bam, not a problem anymore. Oh, great. Are they gonna make me muscle line this? Okay.
No other bodies in this warpath. He was the last to die.
Yeah, so he called for reinforcements. Yeah.
His warriors moved in while he pushed on. But Asa tore through them like a whirlwind. The trail of the dead reveals a direction. Calder's too. And most importantly, the Salakars. They are headed west.
Yeah, so the Salakar is just a weird piece of Eden. I don't know if it's exactly an apple of Eden, but it's definitely some sort of piece of Eden. Which means that I guess Javi's group didn't really use any. So maybe the elves were the Roman gods. Maybe they weren't actually, obviously they weren't actually elves. But maybe that's what they were, right? Because they said that they were either taken over or destroyed at this point, right? So maybe that's like their reference to like who they were specifically. You know what I mean? I'm leaving the area. Could be that at this point they were already gone. Juno was already in the gray.
And Freya wonders why I've always refused to take her on a tour of that scorched dunghill.
Yeah, because what the fuck is out there? Not even to be a dick.
Two sets of footprints. One is stretched, like someone fled. The other closer together, uneven and lined with blood. They were hobbling, perhaps.
Yeah, so they're both hurt.
Asa and Calder fought here.
Lava
Blood
was spilled.
Asa and Calder fought here. He gained the advantage.
Excellent.
Foolish girl. Asa, your rage makes you vulnerable.
You should be like me, where nothing really hurts.
Enough to stop her. Looks like she followed Calder up that hill.
Plus, they're in the cold, too. They're out of their element, right? Like, she needs to constantly be near magma so she could heal herself. I guess that's why she was encased in rock before, because she had, you know, given herself basically like a spa treatment, you know what I mean? Like a magma bath. I mean, I guess it would be lava when it's at the surface, but you know what I mean. Plus, magma... Lava's a cool-sounding word, but magma sounds cooler in some cases, you know what I mean? Like, look, I know the difference. I've known it since I was a kid. I just think magma sounds cooler, so, you know, you could kind of use them interchangeably. Let's be fair here. How many people are geologists and shit? Seismologists and all that? Like, no one really. We just fuck around.
They will attack on
It
sight.
sounds cool, okay? Rule of cool applies to all parts of life. Doesn't matter who you are or what you believe in. Okay, I could not throw again for no reason.
These curious youths and buffoons who stand in my way.
I kicked him in the lava, killed him.
But they won't.
What? Okay. Rope.
These are similar. We used to restrain someone.
You think she already got him? In which case, she moves fast. I couldn't have been more than a few minutes behind.
Abandoned. Did Calder and his minions finally master?
Ah, maybe not. I think she's fucked. She's fucked.
There was a guard here, and drag marks leading to...
Yeah, looks like she got him, or she got caught, which is very good. Good job.
The dead stack up. For these misspells, Ragnarok came out.
So she probably got here, killed a bunch, but they finally bested her over there, tied her up, and threw her on a cart.
chased Calder into this camp,
Yeah.
leaking her lifeblood, blinded by rage and utterly reckless. Looks to have cost her too. She came crashing in, mauling whatever half-wit stood between her and Calder. Those half-wits fought back in numbers. Injured and disarmed, she was overpowered and restrained. Calder then had her tossed onto a cart like a sack of turnips. Looks like they fled up that path.
Okay.
What is it Calder plans to do with the little princess now that
Probably
she's
infuse her with the piece of Eden.
Surely not. These tracks lead west.
Damn it! I want to get my thing.
And the Zelakar. For Baldur's sake. They paused here for a moment before continuing.
She's still struggling.
Secure Ace's barn.
She's still trying to get
Sorry
free.
state, I imagine her to be quite the handful. She even bested me. Temporarily.
Nope, those are just flowers.
Perhaps Baldur would not approve of my methods. Of the cruelty I must perform on his behalf.
Oh, well, so be it.
He and Asa, they're young, pure of heart, but lacking in logic. One day they will grow up and see life as I see it.
Yeah, no.
Meantime, they must rely on me to ensure they live long enough to achieve that wisdom. And so, I do not have the luxury of being faultless.
Well, here's our cart,
Toward the river.
I think.
I hope I'm not too late.
Yeah, I think that's our cart. Well, she's alive. Let's speak with her.
Asa,
Is that you again, mad one? Come to tempt fate, I see.
I do not die this day. Can you say the same?
Ah, yes. You've proven once already how you like to strut around, unencumbered by fear.
I'll give you something to fear.
Perhaps the Zelakar did not give you an adequate taste of it.
Enough of this blithering. Hand over what is now mine. Or shall I just take it?
To no fear.
Yeah, here we go.
Be subjected to it. When I am through with you, I will take Asa's willful hooger. Soon after, the Zelakar will be complete.
Yeah, they're
Then
looking for people with big hooger to do so.
will
That's why they had that big
fear
list back in that house.
and pain. Just like your son. I enjoy putting my blades into Baldur's flesh, seeing
Maybe I won't wait for him to... Yeah, maybe I won't wait to try to break him. Maybe we should just win the fight. Just in the interest of time. As much as I would like to do a stagger victory.
what purity and true.
Ow.
The apple fell far.
I mean, we're about to get it anyway. Look at that. Barely even have to do anything. Ow. Get up. Alright. Well, we got it anyway, so... It is what it is, right? Alright, let's body this fucker.
Leak.
What the fuck? Did you see that?
What happened, All Father? Too much of a pretentious
Hey.
Asgardian.
Oh shit. Ow, ow, ow. Here. Heads up, motherfucker. Oh, I love that move. It's so cool. I never use it though.
Too much of that pretentious Asgardian.
Bitch. Kick him right back in the lava. Told you, easy. We're not exactly pushing hard combat at this point. My phone's done charging.
Why is Surtur collecting hookahs? What does he mean to do with the Salakar? Tell me!
Why do you aim to finish my work?
Ask yourself how much you care to suffer in these final moments.
Do your worst.
Alright, he
You're
asked for it.
wasting your breath. He will not tell you. And he won't have to. His secrets are known to me now. You want them? Move aside.
Yeah. Let him fucking torture him. Do some crazy shit. Suck his life force out.
Move aside, or I will destroy it.
It's not, yeah, ain't that worth it. Just let him die. We don't owe this fucker
Traitor?
anything.
It is you who are slaughtering your own kind.
What I do for Surtur.
Such devotion requires a strong Hugr. All these Muspel sacrifices, you needed only look inward. Was he right? About you wanting to complete the Salakar?
Sutra will not trade my son for something he cannot use.
So you will see it through? To what end? How many lives would you take?
For Balder, I would drain all 9 realms.
Told you.
Asgard.
No,
The
we're no
weight
hero,
of a
man.
dreadful king. And a selfless father. It is the one thing that separates you from my own. You wish to reunite with your son. I wish to see my father's plans lie in ruin. No matter the price. Can you see both through?
Again. But I will need your help. The Salakar still requires the Hugr of a suitable Jotun. Coulter never found one. I must get hunting.
Do as you will. In the meantime, I'll join my stepmother, wherever
All right.
she may be.
We got it.
I will try to learn how the Salakar fits into my father's plans. Under the guise of a contrite stepdaughter, of course. Keep it. I will need a way to find you when it is time to confront my father.
Alright, sure.
You and this bauble share a bond. I set out to use you to my advantage. It ends with me in your debt.
If it were not for you, I would have never known what my father was capable
Yeah,
of.
somehow this is an alliance
He
of
used our
sorts.
people.
Yeah.
Turned them on each other. For his gain. I cannot forgive him. And to that end, I am your ally.
Yeah,
In
and nothing
Asgard,
more.
An
Yeah.
ally is a friend.
Let us not get carried away.
Yeah. We're alright for now. Alright, see you later. Malvagur? Alright, it's pretty far away. Yeah, I don't know how you open this then. I actually don't. It's back down here. Have you set out to find a Jotun with a Huger worthy enough to complete the Salakar? Maybe we'll go down. Maybe we'll go up to that. So maybe I should just continue doing the story for now. I mean, going back up there and checking to see if I get pushed through now with the Salakar isn't going to do anything for me. But I'm telling you, that would be a cool ending to this DLC. They're like, oh, like Bassam chimes in and he's like, oh, so you really think this was still like a tale about, you know, elves and dwarves and Aesir? Let me show you. And he like peels back it for the player, presumably, and it just shows like all the scenes from the Asgard, you know, trilogy at this point, like, but what actually happened. That would be like kind of dope, honestly. Just be like, yeah, so you thought that was what was happening, but no, this is actually what was going on, homie. Some crazy shit, and you didn't even have a clue, did you? You just pressed onward, thinking it was some fantastic tale. You know how Bassam is. Like, he's kind of like he'll tell you stuff, but he'll speak in riddles, right? So, like, it could be something like that, basically. Yeah, I'm thinking I am going to 100% this game at some point. I'll stream it, though. It'll be like a stream finale and just, like, complete everything, put everything away. We'll have unlocked everything, any secrets or whatever.
These dwarves can help me find a secret. Perhaps if I listen to that chatter, some fount of wisdom will reveal itself.
Or perhaps if I follow the waypoint. Calder's Fury, we got the axe. Or the axe blade thing.
Hack us to pieces. Feed us to their beast.
I feel sorry for them.
Come to humiliate us some more?
Help me, and I'll compose your saga so exalted it will endure Ragnarok itself. But first, I need a name and a place.
For what?
For whom? The mightiest Jotun in all of Svartalfheim.
We know the one. Right hand of Sutunga. Malvigr.
Here because of us.
She is worthwhile.
Gave your son Vidar quite the beating once, didn't she?
One day, Vidar will make me proud.
I never talk about him. Until then, he's
Why
a disaster.
would Malvika care about you two?
Bremir and Lom aren't our real names. Allow me to introduce Fjalar and Galar. The ones who killed Sutinger's father.
I heard something about him trying to outdrink a couple of dwarves. And after, befuddled tripping and breaking his neck.
Sutinger wasn't happy. Held us responsible. But luckily we'd acquired some mead. Some special mead.
Yeah, and he
Well,
drank and then they ran.
Sutinger is partial to a bit of mead. We bartered it in exchange for our lives. Except afterwards, some thieving twat went and stole it.
Loki, most likely. It's always
Aw, come on.
Whoever it was. Sutinger
Yeah,
had
probably,
been
though.
catched. So he decided to take it out on us instead. Sent Malvigr to hunt us down. Been incognito ever since. Can't trust this lot not to sell us out.
Still, she hasn't found us yet.
She will. Malvigr's dangerous prey, even for you. But we can help balance the scales. At our old house, north of here. Sunk in a lake. Inside, upstairs on a table, you'll find a cup of great potency.
Cup?
You know, the cup.
Oh yes, the cup.
What is the cup?
Has the power to do wonderful stuff. For instance,
So, I bring you the cup, and then
we show you how to use it against Malvigr.
it's a deal.
Bruh, I could probably just beat Malvigr to death. Why do I need to do this?
Or maybe they will rot the cabin with their boiling back. Melt us into soup. To hear our saga.
Let's see. Yeah, let's just warp, because it'll be faster. And then we'll just warp, because getting out of here is a little confusing. Dude, I could just go over there, beat the shit out of her. But we have to role play. I know, we can't just fucking, you know, go nuts. We can't just beat everyone. We have to actually play the game. For some reason, I can only slide. This is really weird. It's our special double drinking cup. We really need it, Javi. It's always Loki. Dude, does Loki even do anything else? Like, is all he does all day is fuck with people around the world. He doesn't do anything else. And then when shit goes wrong, he gets mad. He's like, no, Eivor. I'm sorry, no, Javi. You did this to my son. How could you? Dude, no wonder. You're a shitlord. I actually felt bad for him. I was like, damn, maybe, you know, I know he's a prick, yes. Well, I know he's a prankster, but damn, maybe this was a little overkill. No, I take it all back. All he does is fuck with people. He shaved Thor's wife's head. Fucking, oh my god. He just messes with people who are in danger, just trying to barter for their lives. And he gets to get away with it because he's like, basically like some super brother or some super guy. Don't you think it's fucked a little bit to do that to these dwarves who are just trying to barter with their lives? Like, damn, man. Like, go somewhere. Is it this?
This is the place. The old home of Brahma and Lot.
I don't even care. I don't care what they're called, fuck it.
Be getting my toes wet.
Wasn't I already here, I think? Yeah, here we go. What a shitlord, seriously. Makes you feel bad you ever believed in him. Yeah, I think I said, why is there a top floor? I don't think there was anything up here. Well, now there is.
This wondrous cup of theirs should be on the table over there.
Clearly it isn't.
Nothing. Perhaps someone has already been here and stolen it. Assuming there was a cup in the first place.
It was a trap? Because they know who I am, the one-eyed fart, apparently. Alright, well, you guys are fucked. Ow. Bitch. And stomp. I don't think we'll be interrogating that dude. The rope slipped and left his head on.
Your enemies alive, so they can tell of your greatness.
Everyone knows of my greatness.
Perhaps there are one or two who have not yet heard?
Just tell me where Malvigar is.
What's in it for me?
I
You
do not
live.
know, but I will tell you this. The longer you make me wait, the worse it will be.
Malvigar is at the den to the west. And now? Will you spare me?
Yeah.
Until next we meet.
There will be no next. You can be sure of that.
Yeah, you're right. There won't be a next, bitch. I love that. I love doing stupid stuff like that. Yeah, it's not this damned. Okay, like literally, I don't know how to do this then. Shit, I don't know. Well, we'll do this, I guess. We could warp, and then we'll fly the rest of the way. And if this doesn't unlock it, then I'll just be done for the day. That's funny. I like when you could do that in games. Like, yeah, no, I'll spare you. Don't worry. And you just immediately backstab critical them. Beat the shit out of them. Just go fucking nuts. I just wish I could figure out what makes Opera GX crash so much. That's like the one thing I need to do. I would actually use it more if I could figure that out. Remember Earthlink? I don't know why I just thought of Earthlink, and like, jeez, man. Remember when the entire internet, or not the entire internet, but remember when Cisco was a thing, like a big major thing. I remember all these like 2000s things, man. I should become a millennial historian. Just talk about weird shit all day. Okay, is this good? Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna have to walk. Alright, so in about a quarter of the time we've gone, what, like 120, maybe? So even if we let it expire, we're only gonna get about halfway there. Thing is not working like it should. I'm honestly worried. I'm going to close this. This is probably going to lag my computer. Okay, if I open it again, is it going to crash? Is weird shit going to start to happen? Nope. Okay. That's interesting. I've never had it crash like that. You could fly the rest of the way again, but...
Years.
Yeah.
That remind me of when I once roved the land with Freak. The cool nights spent together beneath the stars.
Why did I not marry her instead of Freya?
As much as I.
God damn it.
The trouble and danger even. Then came the war with the Vanir. Taking Freya as my bride.
Oh.
Helped end that strife. But it ended many other things.
Yeah, so, yeah, okay.
Down. His tempest is unnatural.
See, I was wondering that. Like, if it's obvious him and Frigg got along way better than him and Freya. I see. See, I don't know the lore of all this stuff, you know, all the mythology. So I'm kind of learning it for the first time. That's interesting, then. I see. What? Alright, maybe I have to be on solid ground to do this.
Have a look, Sunan.
Cast about this land, Sunan.
What trickery is this?
It's bullshit. Okay. I don't know what the fuck is going on.
So, the traitors have been betrayed.
The fuck? Wait, is this them? Oh, they probably gave me up to secure their own safety. Well, here they are. They're fucking dead as doornails now.
They had hoped that by serving you up,
There you go.
I would show them mercy. Clearly a misapprehension on their part.
Yet here I am, served up.
If I were here for you, Hyrule, I would have brought an army. No. Suttungr will have his vengeance. But not here. I know why you have...
What? She could silence the wind?
I have a bone to pick with you. After what you did to my son, Vidar, I must
Vidar put up an honorable fight.
That is not what I heard.
Do not believe the stories.
Upon his return, too weak to stand, he squirmed like a worm caught in the sun.
You should have seen me. My acolytes had to carry me home on their backs. No. Your boy fought well.
Is that why you spared his life?
It is. But you aren't here to avenge Vidar's honor. You have come to steal my Hugr. And I intend to stop you.
How do you know this?
Esser. Jot. You and Loki are both mad. And Hirokin is just as bad. And Thor is so stupid he might as well be mad. You spread chaos wherever you go. Yet, you are all known quantities to us. Surtur is not. He rarely emerges from Muspelheim, and when he does, he shares little with us. Thus, while here, I have sent my spies to learn what he plans. Beyond wiping out the dwarves like he did the elves of Alfheim.
What do you know of his plans?
I know that he found a powerful elven relic, and that his minion, Calder, was tasked with finding the Hugrs necessary to sustain it. That Calder is now trapped within said relic, and that you would have me join him.
I must trade the Salakar for my son.
You. The one who almost killed Suttungr for his meat. Will hand over a legendary relic, take your son and leave. Just like that.
You're right, I should just kill you all. It's much simpler.
Put your mania aside, Havi. Work with me. Together we will foil Surtur's ambitions.
I cannot take the risk. With each breath, Baldur is a step closer to death.
I was a parent once. But we must look beyond ourselves. For the good of all.
We have spoken long enough.
Ah, here we go. She was actually trying to be decent about it. Oh well. Time to kill her. Fuck it. No, he body blocked. No.
Inflict a fate worse than death on me. Or die.
There you go. Okay. She's hitting her friends, I guess.
Should I prevail, I must adapt some of these maneuvers for my own.
Get up. It's rare you see a fight where they have actual, like, ads in the fight. Get over here, big boy.
Let your hands on them.
Ah! A little off the top. I've made that joke. Wait, how? What is there to ring? Oh, okay, I see. They look for it anyway, and then they go over there and there's nothing to ring. I was about to say, dude, there's nothing for you to ring. Ow, ow. Ow. I probably should just, like, start actually, like, you know what I mean? Like, maybe parrying or something. It'll make it go faster.
That was sloppy, Happy. Keep focused. Fight to the death, not a lover.
What are you talking about? I'll stomp again. Alright. Into the ball you go. Catching bitches like Pokemon.
You are the greater warrior. But this is not the right result. Do what you came here to do. Get on with it, blind one. End my misery.
Okay.
Oh, Ymir. True, oh Father. My body comes to you. Sent by the same impostor who claimed your own. As for my Hugr, do not weep for me. I do not deserve this.
No. You do not.
But you get it anyway, who cares? you go. Maybe now we can go through the ice fog.
Molliger was right. I must find out more about the Zalakar. Perhaps Hirarkin.
Maybe not.
I've seen nothing of her since my arrival in Svartalfheim. That leaves Ivaldi. Must seek him out. Where was it? The old workshop ruins in Rangrin. Yes, that is the place. Can't get through. Could be on the other side.
I mean, maybe you have to take the power of winter. Did I try that? I feel like I did, though. You have to take the power of winter to get through maybe like these like, you know, blowing wormholes or whatever. Well, if we find one on the way over there, I'm happy to try it, because I don't remember if I did try it, but I have no idea. It's kind of unfortunate. Again, I have all these powers, and I can't take the one I want. I mean, like, I have a good amount of them, right? Like, it's nice to have the ones that allow for movement, and then we could just get rid of one of them temporarily, but, you know. Alright, well, let's fly. Since it is a little bit of a ways away. We'll get the viewpoint. I'll probably have to use both my Hooger bars in order to get this. For some reason, it's only 400 meters away. I really doubt that. It doesn't feel it. Yeah, you definitely have to upgrade this ability. You kind of can't get rid of this ability. That's what I mean. Like, you can't not have this ability. It's too strong. It's too powerful. Like, even without the teleport, the movement potential it gives you is too much. Like, we needed something like this during that one Odyssey DLC. The Aphrodite one, or whatever it was. There you go. Never mind. It wasn't as far as I thought it was. It's like a whole ass swamp we're gonna have to run all over and do a bunch of stuff in. And I guess I could see if I could get the power of winter, but I have no idea. Maybe I should look it up, just so I know if I'm wasting my time or not. Because, like, that's a whole side quest I'm going on that might not even work. I might have to wait and see what happens. Alright, well, I have 10 points. I guess I'll use them. Right, evasion. I have no idea what evasion does at all. Riposte. Poison resistance. Dagger and sickle. Bearded axe. I think that's it, right? Yeah. Okay. Well, this is it. We're almost there. What did I say? 540 or some shit? Improved bow finisher, which I guess they added later. Yeah, okay. Now we just have to start these trees. So we could get Combat Dive. You're immune to all damage while performing a roll, which should have been one of the first things I got. Performing an alternate shot with any kind of bow will award some adrenaline. Let's get the... I mean, do we need the damage? Maybe I could try to worm that one in, you know what I mean? Oh, that's it. I'm out of skill points. Okay. So performing any kind of alternate shot will give me more. I don't even know what the alternate shot is for this. It's like a multi-arrow shot. Okay. That I could do.
This is the old workshop that Ivaldi spoke of. I should check if he's already here.
Utterly useless.
I'd say he is.
Where's a decent sword when you need one?
That dwarf will want this gemstone.
Something.
Found anything worthy of your talents?
Oh god, it's him.
This will have to do.
Soon you can put them to good use.
By Ymir. Is that a Salakar? I never knew they actually existed.
I know all the sagas of your people, yet I've never heard...
I never said my people.
You mean the Light Elves?
There aren't many who remember the Children of Light, or their stories.
Oh, okay.
I do.
I think it is them.
When Sutter invaded their lands, they begged me for aid. The war with the Vani had only just ended and I was wary. Long after, I learned how Sutter devoured the elves' immortal light, Uga by Uga. Maybe it's the same light that now allows him to renew himself after death.
During the conquest, he must have uncovered knowledge of the Salakars.
But to what end?
What Hugers does it hold?
Those of two warlords. One a Muspel, the other a Jotun.
Nothing more.
Nothing more. At least not of value.
He speaks the truth.
You deal with a fire nymph?
A fire nymph? I am the finest fire nymph in all of Svartalheim.
Allow me to introduce Asa, treasonous daughter of Sutter, and my friend.
You grow dewy-eyed in your dotage.
Hilarious. Oh, Javi, you just fuck anything that moves, don't you?
Only rumors. My father is rebuilding something large and powerful, though its exact nature I cannot fathom.
And the Salakar is intended to be part of this something.
Most likely. Either way, its value to my father is so great he may indeed trade your son for its return.
Return to your stepmother. Arrange a trade. And one more thing. Would feel better knowing you're protected.
Sinmara travels far and wide, but I will rejoin her as you wish.
Whatever the Salakar is, I must steal it back once Valhalla is safe.
Why?
Ragnarok comes.
Yeah, it's too powerful to leave somewhere
They
else.
are not ideal.
Yeah, see, we
Perhaps
haven't done the plans
Salakar
yet.
offers
Okay.
another way. One that will allow me to truly save those I care about. Even you.
Damn. Okay, that's kind of cool.
To unlock its secrets, I will need help. There are rumors of a shelter nearby. Its dwellers may be able to assist me. Try looking near the largest karst south of here. Tell them I sent you. No dwarf would give up the chance to work with Ivaldi.
Angren was once home to your rivals, Sindri and Broka. The name may not carry much weight here.
Don't make me laugh. No one cares about those two. I'll follow you once I've finished taking what I need.
Alright. Alright. I'll see you in like 12 hours. Fuck. Something here, but it's not anything much. Yeah, he calls them the Light Elves. I think that maybe they were just taken out by war, and whatever was left was gone, right? Because I forget if Minerva and Juno said that they were at war with each other, right? Like, I think that there was an Isu civil war that immediately predated the solar flare going off. But I can't remember because I don't even remember what game it's from. I just think that I've heard of it, and it obviously makes sense, right? Like, obviously they're too busy fighting each other. Oh god, I have to go back out for this thing. Obviously they're too busy fighting each other, the world is ending, right? So like Ragnarok is not far off. I guess maybe, you know, one side lost that war decisively, and then the world just ended. Like, then it didn't even matter who won, really. Like, okay, you bought yourself what? A month? 2 months? A year? What does it matter? Everything's ending. Everything's over. So I think that in all possibility is likely the case. Yeah, we have to go back out for this. I don't know, I think you move about the same speed. It's just that when you're on the ground, you have to deal with terrain. See, this is the kind of stuff that makes me wish I paid more attention to a lot of these Assassin's Creed games. Like, for real. Like, a lot of it, I really wish, like, I you know, focus more on the Isu stuff. Because, like, some of it admittedly was, like, dumb. Who really cares, right? Like, the Sage plotline, do they even reference that? I think maybe they referenced it in this game, but if you forgot what it was, like, you didn't really miss anything, you know what I mean? Like, the Sage plotline wasn't, like, that memorable, you know what I mean? But, like, some of the other stuff, like the history of the Isu and stuff, I've forgotten about, and obviously I'm not gonna, I don't have, like, a book or whatever, right? Because books get outdated. That's one thing about, like, guides and stuff, right? Like, you might have a guide to a game. In a year, the game could be patched to be completely fucking different, and your guide is useless. Like, it kind of happened with StarCraft. My friend had a big StarCraft 2 guidebook that he would bring to school every day, and we would read about it, you know, try to learn strats and stuff back when we used to play it all the time, and it was fun. It was cool. It was interesting, you know. It was a thick fucking book. I remember that. And like over time, right? Even before Heart of the Swarm came out, they patched Wings of Liberty so much that a lot of it wasn't even super relevant. And like, you know, it was still, it's probably better, but like imagine if like Overwatch had a guide or whatever, right? Dude, even before Overwatch 2 comes out, you know how different Overwatch is compared to what it used to be? Like shit, it's not even close to the same game. Alright, well, it seems like there's nothing really up here, right? Like, we've been up here. I don't know if I want to go even further. I mean, I guess we can. I'm not going to deal with the terrain. Yeah, he says the Light Elves. So maybe the Light Elves refers to, like, the Roman sect, right? To be fair, what Minerva says could... Or Minerva, whichever one of them said it, could also be true. It's very possible that they weren't the ones at war, but maybe they got wiped out in the process because someone else came to them. And, like, yeah, in general, the Isu were at war. I mean, this is clearly not a time of peace, right? Like, Sudinger is actually invading places and doing shit. You know what I mean? Like, so those two things could be correct. It's just that maybe her words should have been interpreted from a broader stance. You know what I mean? Like, maybe I'm taking it too literally, like, her people and only her people are Isu. That also could be the case. Possibly. Well, now I'm in the middle of nowhere. Surprised there's even a game world out here, if I'm being honest with you. I guess we could teleport. So yeah, that could be kind of interesting. Of course, we don't know what the other realms are, or what they, you know, tend to. There wasn't, like I said, it wasn't really a plot line that was explored in Origins, which could have been interesting, but oh well. I guess we'll just take a look. I got, how much, what time is it actually? I got a few minutes. I could just fuck around for a bit. Why not? Just see what we're up for. I mean, it's like a foggy forest area. I have no reason to kill those things anymore. Maybe it's like a dwarf in danger. That's really what I want to do, a dwarf in distress. Yep.
Get away! Get away!
Dude, bitch, get out of here. I made that move. What? How did the dirt come out over there? There you go. That gives you some adrenaline, see? Damn, that's actually pretty good. If you could land that, that's really strong.
Over here! Help! Help!
Are we done? I guess we are. Or maybe not. Oh shit, snakes! We could just kill him. You don't need to be super fancy. Dude, the music picked the fuck up for this random fight. Alright, you're safe.
Did the snakes get you? Are you well?
No bites. Just tell me you made those bastards suffer. I hope you hurt them even half as much as the suffering they just caused. I'd be just as dead were it not for you. You find yourself in the Hodda shelter. Come and see me, so I can thank you properly.
There is no need.
Well, I respectfully disagree. These giants, there's another giant they answer to. Reckon maybe someone ought to pay them a visit. You want to find them? Then you'll want to look out for the mountain paths, north of Svörufosra, and be on your guard.
The mountain
Good
paths.
desire for vengeance is noted. Should have
Okay,
entered
so
north,
that's why you can
facing
go
out
up
this
there.
leader.
There's a guy up there. I
Then
guess
I
I
shall
should have
make
looked,
my
but
way
I don't
back
even
to
know
the
if they
shelter.
spawn. It's fine.
Hope to see you again, stranger.
Alright. There's two out here. I guess we'll wrap around this way and then see if there's anything, and then we'll just be good. Yeah, because that's just how the Norse are interpreting this. They're interpreting this as like some kind of like secret shelter. What the fuck? Oh, okay, yeah, that's fine. They're interpreting this as like some, you know, like fable mythology and stuff. But that, I guess the other realms, like, they never specify too much what's happening in the other realms. So maybe the Muspelheims are like other kinds of gods and stuff, right? Because it seems just like the Aesir and the Asgards are what they interpret, you know, their gods to be. I don't know. I'm not sure how it ties in a ton.
Malevolence. This land.
But that's why this is a very interesting plot line, and I hope that they continue it and don't just drop it like I suspect that they will. I have no clue where it is. Oh. Oh, does it always show you this? Because you can't run in this area. I guess it now shows you where it went. That's interesting. Yeah, see? Yep. Alright. Wait, how do I do this again? You have to equip this first, I see. That's probably it.
Damn troll magic.
Ugh, you turn completely blue. I like the flaming Eivor a little bit better than icy Eivor. I know it's only temporary, but yeah. Okay, let's take a look. It says there's a shelter this way. Oh yeah, because there was one over here on the map. Yeah, so I guess maybe I'll find that, and that'll actually be where I stop. Because that's very deceptive that that's over there. It's kind of, you know, it appears on the radial. The game always tries to point you towards at least one one artifact, one mystery, and one treasure at all times. Like map-given ones, not like random treasures that spawn. The fuck is that? Ah! Saw how quick that was? Alright, there you go. Pretty sure it's just a Jotun, right? Maybe it is a real bobcat. Okay, it's just another one of these things. Do I even have enough? Remember, you only get skill points from this, which you could literally get from anywhere else, so let's just do this. Why not? Like, you don't get anything unique from this. It's just, hey, do you want to get, like, free points for something stupid? And that's it. Wow, there you go. That's the big surprise. You get 1 skill point, excuse me. Yeah, see, it's just a world event. I mean, I guess we could do it. Should I? Kind of want to come back out here.
Of course, just my luck.
What is the problem?
It's this cart stuck in the mud, see? And so, my sacred duty will never be fulfilled.
Sacred duty?
Well, that's right. In my family, when our days are nearly done, we hide our most beloved treasures behind waterfalls.
Why?
Because what is a waterfall with nothing behind it? A water fail, that's what. Of course, with moose bells everywhere, I cannot wait until I'm nearly in the ground. Think you could help me out?
Sure.
I'll pull the cart free.
The cart? No. Lug this chest up those cliffs there. Much quicker if you do it. I'll make it worth your while.
I am actually very busy.
Oh, it'll take a mere moment. Found a perfect spot already. Right behind one of the waterfalls. Walk along that log, follow the path up the cliff, go through a little cave, and you'll find the right waterfall. You'll know you're in the right spot when you find the white flowers. Bring me a few, would you? So I know you managed to find it.
White flowers. Very well.
Oh, you are kind. I'll wait for you right here.
Alright, we'll do it. Just, up, what cliffs again? Guess he means into here, right? And watch, when we come back, he's gonna be dead anyway. It's a water fail.
Sacred duty indeed. This is the first cave. Not my destination. The path must continue on to the correct waterfall.
There you go. He must be able to jump over here. Right. Here you go.
Ah, yes. White flowers.
I like how it says put it on the ground to complete your objective. Quite literally, there is no objective. I think they designed these way better, though, all things considered, but I don't know, maybe they're all designed this way and I just happen to run into some of the shittiest ones. Who knows?
Aha, my savior. Well then, do you have the flowers?
I do. Here.
Ah, excellent. And, you did put the chest where I asked, yes?
Of course.
Good, good. Then you have my thanks. My sacred duty is fulfilled.
And my reward.
Oh, the finest of all. Gratitude.
Yeah.
The satisfaction of a job well done.
Hilarious. It was a massive waste of time. Oh yes, nothing like some gratitude, you know. It fills your belly, it fattens your purse. Gratitude. Happiness. Enjoyment. Satisfaction. In a game where I don't need healing and money doesn't mean anything. Neither do upgrades. Actually, speaking of that, can I upgrade my my bow yet? Did I find enough titanium? Yeah, I think I did. Oops. 1, 2, 3. There you go. Fully upgraded on everything now. I'm 2 titanium over. And it basically cost me a lot of ore, but I don't need leather. Leather is just whatever. Leather is completely throwaway. So there you have it. I literally cannot do more damage, but it kind of doesn't matter anyway, because I mostly 1 to 2 shot people anyway. So like this is one of those games where like stats exist, but they don't really do anything, you know? Like, is there any noticeable difference in how my character performs from when I started this DLC to when I got, until I didn't, I was gonna say when I ended it, but we haven't done that. Like, no. There damn near isn't, so I didn't really gain or lose anything. Wasn't it like over here some shit? We go this way. We keep going this way. Right? I'm gonna trust it. It says to keep going this way. Yep. It's an itty bitty arrow.
This way will take me to the dwarf.
Okay, I wasn't sure if the treasure meant anything or not. What the hell? I think there's supposed to be something on this, but it's not here. There you go. Do we have to swim into the water? Oh, maybe it was a plank wall that you could break. I didn't even think of that. Okay, I'm guessing we get in the boat. We ride in. Yep. Trying to turn it. Yeah, these boats never, they never really controlled too well.
Shelter must be nearby.
But this is fine. down there. Yep. Can't see anything. This is actually like the darkest place in the game. Holy shit. We actually need the torch. Yggdrasil legend. Here lurks an enshrined root of Yggdrasil, the most ancient of trees and the nurturer of all things. I wonder if these areas mean anything, because remember we found that tomb earlier? I wonder if that means anything either. I think you could leave markers on the map. That's a little bit too advanced for Assassin's Creed. Speaking of advanced, this is like one of the most ridiculous ways to get into a shelter. I mean, I didn't expect it to be super easy, but man, this is like a lot of shit. Yeah, like how did they even get in here to begin with? Oh, fuck. Okay, I caught it. Why'd you have to say it like that, though? That just sounds fucked up. Alright, well, we're gonna stop here. Next time that we play this, I mean, well, we found all the shelters, right? I doubt there's another one. Yep. Acer Spelunker. So we found all the shelters. Now at this point, we're kind of wrapping everything up. Ooh, very nice. I almost leveled up again, twice. So I'll just do this again. And yeah, next time we play will probably be the conclusion. We only have about, what, like... I mean, it's a congested portion of the map, right? We have like 2/3 of this area left. I think there's going to be one guy up here that I'm going to have to defeat. But other than that, like we've mostly been everywhere, done everything. We've done the usual. Once we figure out how to go into the frozen areas, right, then we'll be able to go grab that one page that we left behind over there. And then besides that, I mean, we just go ahead, we grab the viewpoints, we do everything as usual. So, big ups. Easy.